Hi friends, and welcome back to Max Electronics. In today's video we've got another parcel from one of our great new sponsors, Shehds Lighting. So let's have a look what's inside. It is a strobe light, I can tell you that now. So we're going to open the box and see what sort of strobe light it is. That's exciting. So here it is. Let's get this out. Oh, it's huge. So we've got our strobe light here. What else is in the box? We've got the power cord. We've got the manual. And we've got a DMX cord. So we'll put those aside for now. This is a 200 watt RGB flash strobe light. It also has 8 sections and multiple channel modes. So let's have a look at the device itself. It's huge. Alright, so here it is. We've got a really nice SMD 5050 LEDs. I wonder how many of them I'll have to count. It is not really heavy, I'd say it's a couple of kilos. We've got the usual control panel on the back, we've got power con in and out, and we've got our DMX in with a fan at the back as well. That's it, there's a bracket, so let's get into it and have a look what's inside. So we're going to have a look what's inside first, then we'll have a look at the manual. But before all this, let's have a word from our sponsor who is sponsoring this video and happily providing us with this amazing lighting. This video is sponsored by Shehds Lighting. Shehds Lighting is one of the fastest growing stage lighting companies, taking a lead in manufacturing of high quality lighting fixtures for stage, concert and club. With massive range of products available, you can easily build your dream show within the budget. Shehds Lighting uses high-end LEDs and optics to deliver vivid and bright colors to your stage. With 3D full-color animation lasers, you can build a hydro screen and impress your audience with amazing holographic displays. With very affordable prices and fast delivery times worldwide, you can build your stage in just a blink of an eye. Click on the link below to check the range of amazing products Shehds Lighting has to offer. Light your way in colors with Shehds Lighting. Quality lighting designed just for you. Thank you, Shehds, and here's the light on the bench. Let's open it up and check out what's inside before exploring the manual and checking it out what it looks like. So I'm going to remove the side bracket just to see, because I'm not sure whether I should take this part off or just the side so we can slide everything out. I think first I will take this back off and see what's hiding under there before we slide the LED panel out. So I'm going to pause while I'm unscrewing all those screws and then we'll see what's inside. Okay, the last screw is removed and let's have a look what's hiding under here. There we go. Okay, so we've got a large 36 volt fan. Interesting. We've got a typical DMX in and power con in out. There is a power supply right here. Let's see if we can see the voltage of it. Yeah, so we've got laser engraved. I don't know if you can see this writing right here, which is laser engraved. And it is AC/DC adapter, model, blah blah, output 36 volts and 12 volts. So it's a dual power supply. V1 is here, which is not connected, and V2 is here, which is 36 volts. It does have a common mode choke here, so 2 bulk caps. It seems decent enough. 200 watt. It is grounded, which is good to see. So we've got our DMX controller, well, receiver here with outputs for the lights. Actually, it's got DMX in. I have a feeling that most of the fun circuitry is hiding on the other. This is just DMX decoder, and that's the output for the lights. So let's take, there's a heatsink there, by the way. So let's take one of the sides off and slide out the LED module if the camera will focus. It really doesn't like that shining light. Alright, give me a sec, I'll unscrew the side and we'll check out the front of it, which is this part here. And I have a feeling that all the MOSFETs, I'm guessing, hiding somewhere down there. Here comes the last screw. And everything falls apart. Alright. Oh yeah, I can see where the circuitry is hiding. I don't think I can get this out. Slide the glass out. Well, we saw the other side, which is just a heatsink. And here, there is no point taking that out fully. Let me just refocus the camera. We can see little MOSFETs here. Sense resistors. Maybe it's actually dedicated. I have a feeling this is dedicated driving chips. It is. So this is not a MOSFET. This is dedicated drive controller for the LEDs, and apparently they're 35 watts each. So that would definitely add up to 200 watt. We got, yeah. So 35 to 40 watts, and if we got 1, 2, 3 of them on each, so 6. Yeah, it's got a thermistor here, so to sense temperature. That's, I guess, what's controlling the fan. It's serviceable, so if you have some LEDs that are dead, you can actually desolder them and put a new ones in. Very nice construction. So let's put it back together and explore the manual. Here's the manual for the light. The only thing that I've noticed that this light doesn't have a safety wire, I guess hole or bracket or loop or something to connect it to, so you'd have to add your own. Usually you can just take a loop screw, drill a hole through, add a nut to make sure it's all Loctite, and that would be a safety wire. This one doesn't have it, so unfortunately it's not compliant with Australian lighting regulations, but otherwise it seems okay inside. So here's our operating manual. The determination. So see here it says for overhead installation the fixture must be always secured with a safety wire that can bear 10 times the weight of the fixture, but there is nowhere to attach that safety wire to. Then we've got our DMX or link connection. Technical specs, so drive current 2 amps, 1812 watts, 50/50 RGB LEDs. It goes from 0 to 30 Hertz. It can work as a master slave, so if you interconnect them, you can actually have them daisy chained and run it that way with order and sound. 3, 9 or 24 channels, beam angle 40 degrees, IP20 outdoor. I would not say it's outdoor, it's definitely not outdoor. I'm not sure why they put, well, IP20 I suppose, yeah, but outdoor, if it rains, it's definitely going to get drenched. Metal housing, the weight is 2.95 kilos, that's the dimensions. There's a control menu. Now it says replacing the fuse, but I don't think there is a fuse there. There is no fuse, so you can't actually replace fuse unless you pull apart the thing and go into the power supply and desolder it. So that section can be ignored because there is no fuse. There is, but it's in a power supply, it's built in, so it's not user serviceable. So we've got explanation of the menu, which is a channel, the DMX 512. Then we can select whether you wanted to run it as 3 channel, 9 channel or 24 channel. Then this is the settings, so auto mode, flash, strobe mode, auto mode speed. So once you set it to flash, again, it's got 8 different segments. So once you set to a certain sequence, you can adjust the speed. It's got 127 presets. Then you can just adjust it as a separate color, so from red, green, and blue. I think they made a mistake here, because that would be the speed, I assume, 1 to 99, and from 0 to 255 that would be the blue. Yeah, they made a mistake here. And temperature control 1 to 80, so I guess this is when it shuts down. It remembers the last state of the DMX, so once you set it, it'll remember it. This is our 9, 3, and 24 channels. So if you set it to 9 channel mode, you've got your 9 channels, which is the dimmer, strobe, macro, mode, macro speed, red, green, blue dimmer, background color, I'm not sure, we'll check it out, and background dimming, we'll check it out as well. 3 channel mode, you only work it as a red, green, blue, so it's just a wash light then. And we've got our 24 channel mode here, which is just divided in segments, so it's just like a wash light, except you can control each segment individually. So unless you're writing a very manual show, let's say, then I would be using personally a 9 channel mode, because that seems to have everything you need. You still can control red, green, blue in common, and you can put different sequences in. So let's plug it into the DMX and see what the light can do. I've got the strobe light hooked up to the power and DMX, so let's power it on. I can hear the fan. And it's loading. Alright, the fan is off now, so I've got it set to address 40. Now let's have a look. So I've created a basic profile for the Freestyler, which you can download in a link below. Now let's go for the basic, let's check how many watts it actually is. So I've got a just fair warning, maybe strobing lights and bright lights, so just a fair warning. Let's go for red dimmer. Alright, here we go. So red is consuming 47.5 watts. Let's go for green. Green is consuming 50, it's just still stabilizing, 51.5 watts. And let's go for blue. That is consuming at full power. It is actually bright. You may not see it as bright on the camera, but it is bright. Like you can see, my hand is actually washing out. It's 52 watts for blue. So let's go for all 3 colors, and that should be maximum. It is consuming 140 watts on the spot. So it's not 200 watt, actually it's 140 watts. Now let's go for a strobe mode, so fair warning, flashing lights. It's actually quite realistic. It's even making the clicking noise, which is a power supply, but it sounds like a real strobe light. Oh, we've got a rolling shutter effect, but it is, wow, that's going to give me an epilepsy. It's bright and it's quite realistic strobe, I would say. But the cool thing that you can choose, so if I want a blue strobe, here we go, now it's just a blue strobe. Or if I want a red strobe, it is hard to capture it on the camera, but it is doing what it's supposed to do. Now let's go, we'll leave the dimmer at maximum. Let's go to see what is this macro mode. So macro mode is giving us this option, and also there's macro speed, which is obviously you can control how fast you want this to happen. Oh, and backwards, okay. So the center is the fastest, and then you can adjust. Alright, so also there's two sliders for the background color and background dimmer. So background color, in a macro mode you will have this sequence, and then let's see, so background dimmer. Alright, so you can actually choose as a color wheel a background color, any color you like. Let's go for something, let's go for this one. And background dimmer, as you can see, you can dim it up and down. So you can actually use those macros with the background color. Not all, so they how they work is basically you got two macros. One can be used with a background color and one that just ignores it completely. So let's see, this one's got background color and this one doesn't. So you can actually choose out of two programs whether you want background color or not. So I'm going to turn that off for now, and let's have a look what sequences they have. So we've got this one, this one, yeah, there's a few interesting ones. So you can choose different combinations. This is scrolling colors, so we can increase the speed. That's backwards and forwards. It's very vivid colors. Okay, let's see what this one is. This one's just fading, I think. Oh, pulsing. I'll increase the speed. And let's go to maximum 255 value, which is just going to scroll through the colors. So it's just your wash light. And you can, of course, all of those dim with the global dimmer in channel 1, as you can see. Now let's have a look at the strobe light in action. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget that this light came from Shehds lighting, so if you want to grab your own, head down to the website. It's got a link below in just more tab. So if you click that tab, you will see the link, and you can also download all the files for the Freestyler there. Head to the website and grab yourself one of those awesome strobe lights. I actually did not expect it to be so good at being a strobe light, being an LED. It is replicating a xenon strobe very, very well. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. My name is Max. I will see you next time. Bye.